I don't know if you're cut out of the right.
Do I get a jacket? He said.
You got to earn the jacket.
You earn the jacket.
If I can get a jacket, I'm in.
It's sort of like those gang initiations when all the guys sort of pounce on the other guy, but it's got a little twist at the end. I can't mention the bylaws that don't permit me from mentioning it over the air, but it's
what is the caller's name?
Called a twist, you know.
What's your name, caller? Chris. There's also Love and Sex Addicts Anonymous.
Okay.
And that is another way of going. Again, it's cost-effective. It's free, and if you get a sponsor and work at the step, it tends to heal some of this stuff very nicely.
How do I contact somebody for that?
I would just check with the local AA.
Hey, Chris. Listen, grab yourself, get yourself some help, and do what you can for your friend. But if she ain't going for it, she ain't going for it. And part of your work is steering yourself away from helping her.
Okay, so, once I...
that's good enough.
Yeah.
Please. Jesus Christ. We want to go over there. Todd?
Yeah.
You're 19.
Yeah.
What's up?
Here's what's going on. Before I even get started, hello, Adam, Drew, and to your guests.
Todd.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Hey, Adam, do you figure Todd's going to last till 40? He's Todd.
Oh, my theory of, no man named Todd over the age of 40. So you're all there's no grandpa, old man Todd. There's no old miner. Would you shut up? Shut up, idiot. Jesus, people act like I don't have a button that can just cut them off. It's the best part of this job. Chelsea? Caller goes by the name of Chelsea. You're 14.
Yeah, I have a question about herpes.
All right.
Wait, before I lost my virginity, I've seen like this blister-looking bump on me, like down by my vagina and everything.
It wasn't herpes, though.
Well, I know, but now like they're worse or something like that. They're more.
How old are you now?
14.
Hey,
Drew.
Yeah. And do me a favor. Grab a scratch pad there and write everyone's name and age down.
You know
please.
what? You say it so quickly, there are other people talking. It's sometimes hard for me to hear.
Grab the scratch pad anyway.
I've actually got it in front of me. So you are sexually active now?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, if you're sexually active, you need to go have a pelvic exam, right? Right?
What's that?
That's where your pelvis gets examined.
Doctor needs to go. You're at risk for cervical cancers and different diseases because you're sexually active. So it really becomes important now that you begin having regular gynecologic examinations. No, I think the probability of this being herpes is very remote because it's the same thing you had before you started having sex.
Well, what do you think it is, Drew?
Just like a Bartholin cyst or sebaceous cyst, something like that. She doesn't know what herpes looks like. But it should hopefully motivate you to go in and get your regular pap smears because you need to get contraception and you need to get checked regularly if you're sexually active.
How old is the guy you're having sex with?
Well, I'm not having sex with anybody right now.
Oh, he just had a little slip up?
I guess.
Okay. That's all right.
How old was he?
49. How old was he?
What, the last person?
Oh, okay. No, the combined age of the last two guys. 106. Okay, listen. Hey, Chelsea. And I'm going to give this message not only out to you, but everyone who calls this goddamn show. I know you think of yourself as some sort of riddle that we want to get to the bottom of. Here's the point. We don't care. I'll hang up on your ass. Start answering questions or we hang up. That's it. I'm not interested. How old is the guy?
The guy that lost my virginity.
Okay, that's it. I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Ouch.
I've tried and tried. All right. Yes, the guy you lost your virginity to.
Okay. He was 14.
All right.
And I was 12.
Ooh.
Oh, ouch.
Now
Well,
it's
it was
slipping.
2 weeks before my 13th birthday.
No.
Oh, well, that's better. Okay.
But it was a week
different.
before his 31st birthday, which is different because he's hopping. And what about the last guy?
The last guy, he was 15.
All right.
Well, at least you're in your
your age
ballpark. Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
But
that's heartening.
you do want to go and have a gynecological exam. It's your little rose bush, honey, and you want to take care of it.
That's right.
So.
You got to weed and seed. Or something. You got to prune. I don't know what you do.
Sure, pruning is...
Once in a while, someone comes over and explains what I'm supposed to do with my rose bushes.
I'm trying to be tactful.
No, I know you're using that as a euphemism for the vagina,
Yes.
which I appreciate. But I'm actually talking about my hedges. And they go, well, what you got to do is, next time it rains, you got to go out at 4 in the morning and don't use tweezers. And it's called cross-pollination. I'm always like, okay, listen, I'm going to go inside and smoke pot. Right? Whatever goes on out here. Let God do the work. All right, we will take ourselves a little break. How dare you interrupt my Cheez-It riff? Jackie?
Yes.
You're 18.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
My boyfriend and I have been together for 6 months, and after about 3 months, we started having sex, and we lost our virginity to each other. And in the beginning, we had sex a lot of times, all the time and stuff, but now it's like he doesn't want to do it anymore, even though he likes it.
How often?
About once a week.
It's just a little below average.
How old is, for an 18?
He's 19.
19, that's well below average. And
again, is he on medications?
No, he's not.
And how long did you say you were together?
Just 6 months.
Yeah, it shouldn't be dropping this fast.
Yeah, usually that stuff's emotional. Usually that's...
for a woman, for a man, not quite so much.
Well, you see, because I used to initiate it, and he didn't like that because he thought I was a bit too forward in that. So I said, okay, fine, you have to initiate it. And so he's like, okay, whatever. That's when it just stopped.
Yeah,
and it's
I tried that too. Initiate it, and now. Go. I
would, but
I did the hand countdown in 5.
Action.
All right. Now, that was good for first try, but let's try the initiation again, and this time have fun with it. Come on. All right, so it didn't work when you cued him to initiate.
No,
I see.
But the sex was better when he initiated it.
Sometimes you hit the person with a wicker stick and yell at them, initiate. I tend that help. That tends to help. All right, Jackie, maybe he's checking out. Maybe he's not so interested in the relationship.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know, about 2 weeks or so before, our 6-month anniversary, we got in a real big fight, and we almost broke up, but we ended up getting closer at the time, and then it was just kind of we got closer, and then he left for school, and it was just bad.
Okay. Hey, Drew, chime in here. Here's the deal. When you get in a relationship at 18 or 17 and a half, you have this feeling like it's supposed to go on forever.
Right.
But when it starts hitting bumps about 6 months, and they end up stretching out another year, but really they should just sort of see the signs in the road. He's going off. 18, he's not initiating.
Yeah, you don't know how to end a relationship at 18. You don't know what the signs are. The relationship is over. You share a fantasy that's going to last forever.
Right.
And if 5 years from now you wouldn't let this relationship last 8 weeks.
Yeah, that big fight you had the other night should have ended with one of you saying, I don't think this is working anymore. But it didn't, and consequently, it's still sort of up in the air.
But it is true, and it's weird. I mean, remember when you graduated high school, you made all these announcements that you'd be back every month to visit all the teachers. Come when homecoming rolls around again, you're going to be up there in the stands waving your banner and everything, and it's that was 16 years ago or something, or 20 years ago, forget it. But you think sort of, you think in a nostalgic way, like a preemptive nostalgia when you're 17, 18 years old. You're going to keep in touch with everyone.
Well, it's grandiose. It's omnipotent. Yeah, it's this is the best friend.
I'll never forget
situation.
you. Yeah, it's everything's St. Elmo's fire.
Right.
It's basically you're 19. There's Hans Zimmer banging away in the background. Who the hell did that theme? The point is,
it was Parr. It was Michael Parr.
Michael Parr.
Thank you very much. Who wants to be a millionaire? I'm winning.
On his Casio in the background, and you think it's all going on forever.
Line 3.
I could be a man in motion. All I need's a pair of wheels.
Yeah. That was
hot.
hot.
A guy in a wheelchair. Whatever.
Julia, 19.
Julia?
Hi.
Julia?
You're 19. What's going on?
My question's for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
I didn't have my period for a year.
Uh-oh.
And so I went to the doctor, and we got some blood tests, and my hormones were all weird. Well, my estrogen level was really low, but my pituitary was normal. And so
do they think you have a prolactin secreting tumor?
See, he said that I have something, because I got an MRI done on my head.
Right.
And I have something on my pituitary.
Right.
And he couldn't really see it because it's really small right now.
Those are called microadenomas, and they're usually prolactin secreting. But you haven't been lactating, anything like that?
Drew, are you a real doctor or just a love doctor?
No, I haven't been lactating.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. Is there something that's going on inside of her skull that's creating this?
Yeah, she's got a little growth in the pituitary, and sometimes these can be controlled with medication.
Well, he said it was really common, but I wasn't, because I don't know anybody who has this problem.
It's common. It's a common medical problem. It's uncommon in the sort of out in the real world. But I would suggest you see an endocrinologist, and there are those that specialize particularly in pituitary disorders. There's a medicine called bromocriptine. If this is a prolactin-secreting tumor that sometimes when you take, they shrink right down very nicely.
Okay, honey, get a pencil. Endocrinologist.
Yeah,
ENDOCRIN.
Because sometimes they also... There's another...
wants to be a millionaire.
Well, no, I'm just saying because he was talking so fast,
Thanks, John.
No, seriously, you were talking really fast. You were talking about it, and then the gland will secrete this, it's prolactin, and the blah, 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 blah. And give the girl a chance. She's got to find an endocrinologist for crying out loud. Write it down, woman. Write it down.
Okay, I got it.
A cantaloupe-sized tumor in her brain, Drew. How is she supposed to focus?
They used to actually go after these and surgically remove them, but they're less likely to do that these days.
All right. Well, they can control the medication. Julia?
Yeah?
Talk to a specialist.
Okay.
And stay
endocrine, gland specialist.
All right.
Well, can it cause problems with having kids later on? Because they put me on the pill, and so I have my period, but...
Yeah, they should be able to... No, you should be able to have restored fertility.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Drew, where are those glands? All over the place?
Which ones?
I don't know. They're always checking your neck. You know what I mean?
Those are lymph glands. Those are different.
And then you got the ones under your armpits, right?
Those are lymph glands. The endocrine system is not the lymphatic system. That's very different.
Well,
wait, is the pituitary gland above your ear?
No, it's right in the middle of your head. Right in the middle, like behind your nose, kind of.
Oh.
Nice. All right, so I could get to it with a chopstick and a 40-ouncer.
and a drill.
And a drill. That's, I don't want to give away too much, but part of the initiation of the Jackers. Has to do with the endocrine gland. It really does. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back. It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew's in San Francisco, but he's got the calls lined up on the computer over there. Is that true, Drew?
That's true.
Fantastic. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. The cast of The Trouble with Normal is here tonight. John Cryer, Larry Joe Campbell, and Paget Brewster are all here representing the show.
Please.
Friday nights, 8:30, ABC. All right, Drew?
Yeah.
You got a call? David, you're 16. What's going on?
Yeah, my girlfriend is turned on by gay porn, and I want to know if that's normal.
No.
No? Well, I know it's kind of normal for guys to be attracted to lesbians, although I'm not myself. But I wonder if that was like analogous with girls.
Hold on. Have you been sucking ether or something tonight?
I'm just kind of nervous, nationwide radio.
I see.
But it's interesting that she's attracted to gay porn, isn't it, Adam?
Because David has a little touch of that in his vocal
You're gay.
cords.
Hey!
Hey, David, are you gay?
No, I'm not.
A little bit?
Nervous and gay are easily mistaken for each other. You know how it goes.
Right.
Well, no, it's not normal. I don't think for women to be into that, but I don't think it's nuts. I mean, some women dig what they dig.
Right.
Sometimes that which is taboo is what turns women on. And
Very true.
if she was raised in a place that said gay sex is wrong, then it can be kind of dirty and titillating to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Were her parents religious?
Not really. They're just kind of, they've gone to church, but they're not real religious.
Are they gay men?
Pardon?
Are they gay men? I was being facetious. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So they're
Why
not...
does David sounds 29.
Yeah, David, are you really 16?
Yeah, I am.
What size is your shoe?
What's that? I'm a 15.
Size what?
15?
15. Yeah. Oh, 15. Oh, you're 16? It'll be size 48 by the time I get 21.
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
Really?
Oh, see, that's it.
Yeah.
Playing some basketball at school?
No, I don't really.
You got
Really?
a little lurch in you.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of gay, how would you like to have a little lurch in you? I mean, that sounds like a gay man's nightmare.
You right. Yes.
That's a gay porn title.
You're Wang. I got a porn movie called Madam's Family. It is hot. I can lend it to you if you're having a trouble with the old lady.
No,
I know what it's like with the kid and everything.
It kind of puts a damper on the porn watching.
I'll tell you what we could do, John. We could easily work this out. John Cryer's my neighbor. I could work out very easily from my upstairs office just a pulley and nylon string, and all I need. Well, I'm thinking like an alligator clip off the end of the pulley, sort of like the you have on the end of a jumper cable, and whether it's a jacket for the jackers, or porn film, or maybe just some laundry that needs to be done.